It must be a gaming week. We have here the Victrix by PDP Pro BFG wireless controller, Call of Duty Field Op, made for PlayStation and PC. I'm going to unbox it straight ahead. Hey guys, it's Alex from Techaeris, and I'm back with another unboxing today. I'll have a few of these unboxings this week. Yesterday we unboxed the Lenovo Legion Pro 7i. And sticking with the gaming theme, we are going to take a look today at the Victrix by PDP Pro BFG wireless controller, Call of Duty Field Op. This is also associated with Turtle Beach, and it's a pretty good looking controller, at least on the box. Looks really good. This one is made for PlayStation and PC. So you can use it for PS5 and PS4, or you can use it on your PC. And that's how I will use it. I will be testing this with the new Lenovo Legion Pro 7i that I just unboxed yesterday. Let's jump into this unboxing. Alright guys, here we have the Victrix Pro BFG wireless controller, Call of Duty Field Op. And no, this is not a controller that is specific to Call of Duty. There have been many questions about that. I did read some comments on another review where they assume that this was just for Call of Duty, but it's not. It's just branded Call of Duty, and that's about all there is to that. But we're gonna break this box open and see what we have inside. And it comes in a very nice case. Put that to the side for a minute, and you get some documentation in here and a 20% off coupon. So that's kind of nice. To the side. All right, here you have your Victrix logo in this nice purple color, and there's your pull tab right here has the Victrix logo as well. And this is a very nice looking zipper, also outfitted in purple, and it's got a nice pull to it. We'll open that in just a second. In the back you have just a plain, and it's a hard case, so it's a very nice case set, so you don't get headphones that are expensive in these kind of cases, so this is kind of cool. And you have a lanyard holder there, so if you want to put a carabiner on there, you can hook it onto your backpack or however you want to do that. So let's pop this guy open and see what we have. And there you are. First look at the Victrix Pro BFG wireless controller. And let's see what else is inside the box here, inside of the case. This is fully customizable, so you're gonna get a fight pad with this. So if you're playing fighting games, you can use this instead of your other controller. And you have your USB dongle here. So that you use for the wireless, you can use that in your PS5 or PS4. You can also use that for your PC. And we'll put that to the side. And you have your tool here. It's like and it's branded with Victrix. And that's to remove the game pads here. Boom, boom. Just pretty easy removal. Just get those screws out and then put in your fight pad or whichever one you're going to use. Swap with it, and there you go. You get some spare joysticks here and some more D-pads here. So you can swap out your D-pads. If you don't like this Victrix D-pad, you can swap it out with the ones that you do like. This is more of the Xbox style control style. And yeah, that's what you get in the box. And we'll put that to the side. Well, you know, we got one more thing here. Rated cable. USB-C to USB-A. And that's to connect wired if you're not going to use wireless, which is nice to have as well. So it's nice to have the option of both wired and wireless. All right, here's your controller, and that's, you know, it's a controller. It looks an awful lot like an Xbox controller to me. You know, it's got your sticks here. They're side by side instead of staggered, and your D-pads over here. And I do believe it's an 8-way. I'll look into that when I run some B-roll. We'll look at the specs, and we'll talk more about that. And of course, your buttons up here, and your Call of Duty branding, and here is your USB-C port. There's your switch for wired to wireless. And then your programmable buttons. And of course your bumpers and your triggers. What we're going to do now is I'm going to take some B-roll of this guy, and we'll talk over the specs and features in just a moment. All right, guys, let's get into the specs and features of this Victrix Pro BFG wireless controller, Call of Duty Field Op. Why do they have to name everything so long? All right, anyway, we can play wirelessly on console using the USB dongle or use the included cable to plug in the controller for tournament play and even faster inputs. Modular design for custom configuration with reversible left module, standard right module, 6-button fight pad module, 4 interchangeable sticks, 3 different D-pads, and 4 gates. Patented clutch triggers with 5 trigger stops in hair trigger mode and 4 mappable back buttons for faster reactions. Remap buttons, reconfigure triggers, adjust dead zones, and more customizations with the free Victrix Control Hub app on PC. And this is compatible with PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and PC with X input compatibility included on that. Connectivity-wise, you get a wireless USB-A mini dongle, a wired USB-A to Type-C cable, switch selectable, an RF wireless transceiver, 2.4 GHz dual-core Victrix proprietary SOIC, and the braided cable is 3 meters long. The battery is a 2,000 milliamp hour battery for up to 20 hours of battery life, depending on the usage profile, of course. And your buttons, you have a high-response elastomer membrane standard module, low-damped microswitch FG module, left analog stick module, PlayStation 5 layout, or D-pad offset rotatable. Clutch triggers adjustable with hair trigger mode. Touchpad PlayStation 5 standard, and interchangeable control module, standard action button layout, and 6-button fight pad layout. The processor on board this guy is a 500 MHz dual-core ARM7, Victrix proprietary MCU firmware upgradable. Input latency is 5 milliseconds. As for audio, you have a 3.5mm 4-pole headset jack, PS5 console compatible, and 3D audio. The material used on this controller is high rigidity, high flexural strength ABS thermoplastic polymer, and the app does support customization, including button mapping, calibration, diagnostics, and firmware updates. Dimension-wise, you're looking at about 16 centimeters by 10.5 centimeters by 6 centimeters and a weight of 298 grams, about 10.5 ounces. In the box, you get the Pro BFG wireless controller with USB wireless dongle, reversible D-pad and left analog stick module, button and right analog stick module, 6-button fight pad module, 3-meter braided USB-C cable, interchangeable D-pad, sticks and gates, carrying case, module swap tool. And that module swap tool is basically a Allen key, and we are demonstrating that swappable D-pad, or excuse me, the fight pad, and how to do that. And it's really very easy. All you got to do is unscrew these, unscrew the screws, and pop it out, and pop the new one in, the fight pad in, or however you want to do it, however you're working it, and then you're on your way. And that's pretty easy. And I'm going to read a few things off the website here. It says, built for gaming, engineered to fit your play style, and packed with tons of customizable options. The Pro BFG wireless controller is the new standard in PlayStation and PC gaming. Fully customizable, map functions to any of the 4 mappable back buttons to take down ops quickly and efficiently. Use the profile button to create 3 unique button mapping profiles to maximize your efficiency in any game. Ultimate modularity. Create the ultimate controller for any game using the swappable modules and interchangeable pieces, including a reverse left module, standard right module, 6-button fight pad module, and interchangeable sticks, 3 different D-pads, and 4 gates. Premium built-in audio. Hear your enemies before you see them with Sony 3D audio on PS5, plus low latency audio and different EQ profiles to choose from give you the advantage over the competition. The Victrix Control Hub app is included with this, so you get to customize your controller to fit your playstyle even more using the free Victrix Control Hub app. I have a problem saying Victrix on PC. Map buttons, recalibrate sticks and triggers, adjust dead zones and EQ settings, run diagnostics, update firmware, and more. Wireless or wired connection. You can obviously play this wireless or wired. It does use a 2.4 gigahertz dongle, which is fine, but I do know that there are other controllers that are running Bluetooth 5.2 or whatever it is, and that does not require a dongle. So that is probably one of the complaints that I have heard, and probably would be mine as well, is that we're still using dongles here, and it'd be nice to not to have a dongle. But at any rate, it's, you know, it's there. All right, guys, that is the Victrix Pro BFG wireless controller Call of Duty Field Op unboxing and overview. I thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for sharing it. Thank you for liking it. And thank you for following and subscribing to the channel. It means a lot to me that our subscriptions are going up, and it means a lot to me, all the likes we're getting and the good feedback we're getting on this channel. I appreciate you guys highly. So make sure that you do all those things. YouTube is putting us in the algorithm, so in order to get there, we need the likes and the comments. Please comment below. And make sure you check out Techaeris.com. That's where I post all of my reviews. All my reviews are written. I generally do these unboxings and overviews, and then I write the reviews. Sometimes I'll come back and I'll give an update, or I'll do a video type of review, but for the most part, I do my unboxings and my overviews here, and then we post on Techaeris.com the written review. So make sure you check that out. And in the meantime, you guys have a great week ahead, and take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we will talk to you on the other side.